Hey guys, I'm just here to talk about the Beachbody workout program called Power 90. It's a little bit of a lesser known program than a lot of what they have out there right now, like P90X and Insanity and Turbo Jam and the brand new Turbo Fire. But Power 90 is really one of the workouts that started it all. And I know when I was first looking into doing the Power 90, I really couldn't find out a whole lot of information about it as far as what these workouts were like. So now that I've been doing it, I'm on day 36 or so of it. I just thought, it might be helpful to other people to make a video about what this program is about. It's Tony Horton, so P90X basically stands for Power 90 Extreme. So Power 90X came after P90X, came after Power 90. And Power 90 is really your more basic cardio routine and sculpting routine and some ab work. So it's much more simple. It's a lot less intense than obviously P90X is, but it's still a great program. I think it's designed more for people who haven't really been active or who are really out of shape. It's a great starting point. For those that want to jump into something like P90X or Insanity, more power to you. I know Tony is great about offering you, deviations from the moves or telling you to take a moment and push pause if you need to. So if you haven't worked out yet and you can still get your way through P90X, that's awesome. But an alternative is to do this Power 90. And Power 90 basically comes in two phases. There's a phase 1-2 and a phase 3-4. Each phase has a cardio workout and a sculpt workout and an ab workout. You work out 6 days a week. You alternate between cardio and abs one day and sculpt the next. When you are in the 1-2 phase, your routines are between 30 and 40 minutes, so it's pretty quick. You knock it out very quickly, very easily. When you get to the phase 3-4, they do get a little longer. They get a little more intense. You're looking at about a 45-minute workout, maybe 50 minutes on the cardio day where you have to add in the abs. But it's pretty basic. It's not easy though. The first time I looked through it and I watched the video through, I thought, oh, I got this. This is gonna be cake. And once you get doing it, it is so much harder than it looks. So the way the cardio DVD is set up is that you basically have a circuit routine and you repeat this. It starts off with 3 basic circuits, so kind of total body, warm you up, get you moving circuits, and you do the first circuit twice, then you move to the next circuit, and you do that twice, then you move to the third circuit, you do that twice. Then you have a water break, then you go into a lower body circuit that you do 2 rounds of, and then an upper body circuit that you do 2 rounds of. So that's phase 1-2 for the cardio. The sculpting 1-2 is basically 3 circuits total, and you hit all the different muscle groups on the first circuit. Then you take a stretch break. Then you go another round hitting all the muscle groups again, however through different moves, then a break. Then your third round is hitting all those muscle groups for a third time with again different moves, and then you're done. The cardio, also you do your abs when you do that one, and I believe that video is actually out there on YouTube. It's called Ab Ripper 100, and that is the only Power 90X video I could really find when I was looking for this. So that's a great example of the ab routine. When you move to phase 3-4, and this is kind of a downer, and that's that not a whole lot changes. When you get to cardio 3-4, you're doing those same circuit routines, so there can be a level of boredom with this program. The difference between 1-2 and 3-4 is that you add a third circuit. So when you were doing all those other circuits 2 times, before moving on, you're now doing them 3 times before moving on, as well as Tony is pushing you to up your intensity to not take it as easy as he was encouraging you to do in the first phase. The ab ripper goes from 100 to 200. So you're doing 20 reps of 10 exercises versus 10 reps of 10 exercises, which is incredibly difficult. So I've been moving up in that in phases. I'm right now doing 120. When you get to the sculpting again, it's a little monotonous because what it is you go through your same 3 circuits that you did in 1-2, but now he adds a 4th circuit on that hits actually all slightly different muscle groups. So that's kind of the good part, is you're actually hitting a little different parts of your body. It's also more intense. The 3-4 has a lot more lower body intensity than the 1-2 did. So I love that part because I kind of felt like maybe I wasn't getting enough lower body in the first phase, and so I'm loving that I really pushed myself in the second phase now, or phase 3-4. And you're allowed to move up in those phases at your own discretion. I believe the program is set up to move to the 3-4 phase at 5 weeks, but really you do it whenever you're ready. For example, myself, I moved to phase 3-4 of the cardio after week 3. Now, I didn't move on to phase 3-4 of the sculpt until week 5. I probably could have moved on earlier. I don't know why. I just hesitated. I wanted to make sure I could handle it. So you move at your own discretion, which is nice. So I really feel like the pros of this program are that it's for people who are just starting. It's for people that maybe have fallen off the wagon. They need a starting point that's a little less rigorous, something a little more doable. It's shorter. You're looking anywhere from having to put in 30 minutes to 45 minutes max. So it's easy to fit it into your day. It's Tony Horton. Love Tony. Hey, love to work out with Tony. He's hilarious. And it's really just an overall body workout. So, you're hitting all those different muscle groups on your sculpt day. The cardio, let me tell you, gets you sweating. It gets your heart pumping. So it's great. Now, I would say, to be honest, the downsides of this are there will be a boredom factor. When you're doing those same workouts day in, day out for 90 days, that's difficult. So I definitely think that's definitely the downside versus, something like P90X where you're getting 12 different workouts that you're constantly rotating. But again, this is a much more simple program. And like I said before, I think it's a great launching point. There is a master series to Power 90 that's something that's between the Power 90 and the P90X. So if when you finish Power 90 you still don't quite feel like you're ready to move on to P90X, there is a phase 5-6 you can purchase. It's called the Master Series. Or you can go ahead and dive right into P90X. Like for me, I'm kind of using this to sort of get myself back on the wagon, get myself used to working out again. I didn't want to go crazy and burn out, so this is great for me. My plan is to go on to TurboFire when this is over, because I think TurboFire looks awesome. If I had to bust out a 45-minute crazy power routine right now, I would probably be on the floor gasping for air. So this is just revving me up for that. But I still think it's a great program. So if you have any questions about Power 90, definitely feel free to shoot me an email. I would love to answer your questions. I hope that this helps you, just because I know there wasn't a whole lot of information out there about what this program is. So I hope this gave you a little insight into it. And hey, check it out. If it's something you think might be for you, it's a great program. Love Tony. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.